Hey guys, we're at the Graphics Pro Expo in Long Beach, California, and we're here at the Epilog booth. Epilog is essentially the leader when it comes to laser marking and engraving. Epilog Laser has been around since 1988 and is actually, all of their equipment is manufactured in Colorado here in the United States of America. When it comes to laser engraving, there's been a lot of different, advances and new technology that's come over the years. Back in the day, it all had to be a vector. Now you can be using a bitmap, which allows you to get all those different shading and taking one color here and getting all those halftones to create a black and white, really cool image. There's a wide range of products that you can engrave on, and there's different types of engravers, which we're about to go over. The way I like to look at this is there's different types of apparel printing processes. We have screen printing, we have DTG, we have DTF. Every decoration process has a time and place. When it comes to laser engraving machines, it's very similar. There's different types of engraving machines. You could use different ones on the same products, but you may not get as good of results. It's best to use the right machine for the right application. So over here, we have what's called a Galvo Laser. Galvo is essentially your fastest laser when it comes to marking and engraving. The big disadvantage, I wouldn't really call it a disadvantage, it's a very small engraving area. This is going to be more so for like marking tools or maybe even like your iPhone necessarily. It's going to just place it on there, go back and forth real fast and get you that high quality. This is a Galvo laser and it uses fiber mirrors. So there's two types of real systems. There's fiber and CO2. Fiber is primarily going to be used for marking metals. CO2 is going to give you a much wider range when it comes to fabrics, plastics, woods. So depending on what you're engraving on will determine what type of laser system you should buy. So this Galvo again is a fiber primarily used for metal. It's all about speed, very small area to engrave on. Over here, we have a CO2 laser. A CO2 laser, again, can be used more so on a wider range of products that are going to primarily not be so many metal. So non-metal products is primarily what this is going to be used for. If you're wanting to make like patches and so forth, you probably want to get a CO2 laser to cut leather and other fabrics like that. Here at the booth, we got cork, we have just about everything. And again, you can even do fabric itself. They've been doing this Aztec design for, since I entered the industry 14 years ago. And it is so cool. I don't know if Colin can really zoom in there, but the detail is absolutely incredible. So when it comes to fiber and CO2, the engraving, and I'm not going to pretend to be an absolute expert, but it's all about the mirror system and the way that the laser is then reflected to actually go onto the product and do what it has to do. Every system, every machine here comes in different wattages. The higher the wattage, the faster the machine will engrave or mark, and the deeper it can go. Now, if you have a lower wattage, you can keep going over it to get deeper and deeper into the item that you're engraving. But you're looking at wattage, again, speed and depth, and then the other determination is how large of a bed, Are you going to do bigger products that you need to mark and engrave on, or do you want to be able to do a lot of products all at once? One thing I find really cool is this camera system. Cameras are being mounted on most machines. It makes life easier and helps put out a higher quality product. So again, Galvo fiber, this is a CO2, and then over here, they have a Duel. So it has both CO2 and fiber in the exact same machine. So this would allow you to, again, we're going on metal right now, so we're going to be using the fiber part of the laser versus if we're doing, again, one of these Aztecs, we're going to be using the CO2. So the Duel has the advantages of going onto a wider range of products. Obviously, when you have that flexibility, you're typically going to be spending a little bit more money, but you don't have to have two different machines. The big other thing to remember about this is you have to ventilate a laser machine. You can put in, like a 4-inch fan, grab the exhaust coming out, throw it out the side of the building, or you can buy a fume extractor, but do not buy any type of laser, throw it in, the house or really anywhere and not be ventilating it, whether it's going out the building or using a fume extractor. Again, guys, all of these machines are manufactured in the States, in Colorado. Epilog has been doing it since the late 80s. They are a leader in this space. Check out epilog.com, epiloglaser.com to learn more about their wide range of equipment. And again, I know a lot of shops that have these pieces of equipment. I hear a lot of great things about just getting into it because it's just, lasers getting more and more popular. Those Stanley Cups and so forth, they're so cheap and easy if you're getting them from the right supplier. And it's just very popular. And again, you can use it to create apparel. So whether it be a face mask back in the day or again, leather patches that are then sewn onto hats, becoming more and more popular. I'm seeing more and more shops that were primarily apparel buying these machines, and it's just diversifying their product offering. Again, check out epiloglaser.com.